Welcome back to the channel, everyone. You know, $30 to $60 may not seem like a lot of money in 2025. Well, nor was it in 2024. But this year especially, inflation is going crazy, and it just seems that everything around us is expensive. Everything. And yet, if you do like budget watches, I find myself looking for value on AliExpress, and I still manage to find it. We find automatics. I find watches with synthetic sapphire crystal, hybrid quartz movements, sometimes mecha quartz chronographs. There are options out there. So today I want to cover off 7 watches in the $30 to $60 range before taxes. And you're gonna find these very interesting. Now, the links to the listings will be in the description below the video. Do check them out if you're after some sharp prices. And now let's dive in and talk about the details. Let's do it. First up is the Roll Steamy watch. This is brand new for 2025, delivering a sleek and versatile chronograph design with a distinctive two-tone aesthetic. With a case diameter of 41mm and a compact 46mm lug-to-lug length, this watch is designed to fit a wide range of wrist sizes, starting from as small as 5.5 inches. The 23mm lug width gives it a broad stance, but the lugs are so short that it almost appears to have an integrated bracelet setup. Instead, we get a canvas strap that pivots from under the case, making for a snug and comfortable fit. And speaking of the strap, the blue and olive green color scheme perfectly complements the bicolor subdials, enhancing the overall symmetry of the design. At just 10.4mm thick, this is an impressively slim split-second chronograph. The split-second chronograph means that you can time 2 separate events simultaneously, something typically found on far more expensive watches. The brushed stainless steel case exudes a refined, sporty look, while subtle, polished bezels transition elegantly between the case flanks and the lugs. The bezel is surprisingly tall for such a slim watch and features knurling for easy grip. It's a 120-click, fully stainless steel rotating bezel with 0 to 60 minute scale, adding an extra layer of functionality. The pushers are polished, and the knurled push-pull crown is signed with a polished tip, reinforcing the attention to detail. On the back, we get a screw-down case back, ensuring a respectable 100 meters of water resistance. Topping it off, sapphire crystal provides excellent scratch resistance, a rarity in this price range. The Steelfly SF746 is a field watch that meets a pilot watch. It delivers a clean, utilitarian design with solid specifications at a very impressive budget-friendly price. Powered by the Seiko VH60 quartz movement, this watch offers a smooth-running seconds hand. It also gets a 24-hour subdial positioned at 6 o'clock, and that is quite a rare feature. In terms of build, the 39mm stainless steel case is fully brushed, emphasizing its no-nonsense tool watch aesthetic. The lug-to-lug length is 49mm due to the protruding male end links, but despite that, the watch sits well even on smaller wrists. Just take a look at how it sits on my 6.5-inch wrist. There's no overhang. Covering the dial is a flat slab of synthetic sapphire crystal, which is a major plus for scratch resistance at this price. Another standout feature is the oversized onion-style screw-down crown, making adjustments easy while reinforcing the 200-meter water resistance. The bracelet setup uses a 3-link stainless steel design, and while the tolerances aren't the tightest, at $47 it's hard to complain. The bracelet is secured with a signed double pusher clasp, featuring a sign milled wing and 6 micro adjustments. The bracelet is held together by push pins rather than screw pins. Under the synthetic sapphire crystal, the piano black dial contrasts beautifully with the white chapter ring and the printed numerals, offering excellent legibility. The 24-hour subdial at 6 o'clock enhances both readability and functionality, while the dial symmetry gives the watch a refined and more expensive look. Overall, the Steelfly SF746 is an excellent choice for those seeking a versatile, well-built field or pilot watch with quartz reliability, synthetic sapphire crystal, and a robust water resistance. The Steeldive SD1970. This turtle-style timepiece is almost iconic for AliExpress. 200 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, 120-click unidirectional bezel, a signed screw and crown, and a screw-down case back. It's offered in 3 colors, this blue, green, and black. The dimensions on this watch are really good, and this sort of warrants the thousands and thousands of sales that were made of this watch on AliExpress. In regards to the dimensions, we get a case width of 43.5mm, a height of 13.4mm, a lug-to-lug length of 48mm, a lug width of 20mm, and a weight of 180 grams, without removing any of the links to fit my 6.5-inch wrist. The polished flanks are folding under the case, and that looks seamless. The lug hoods are radially brushed, fine strokes for a clean and refined look. The coinage of the unidirectional bezel is convenient to grip, minimal backplay and heavy resistance. These feel precise and secure. The blue hue is on the bezel, the slanting rehaut, as well as the sunburst dial. Notice the date window at 3 o'clock. This really expands the use cases for the watch. As for the luminosity, performance in terms of brightness and longevity is up there. Additionally, the pattern of loomed elements on the dial and bezel are stunning. The chili blue on the outer ring with the warm green glow on the dial. Powered by an automatic NH35 featuring 24 joules, 21,600 beats per hour for $65, this is a bargain. This hybrid quartz VH88 watch is original in its design, dial patterns and superb refinement, and it costs just $50. It's a stainless steel case with a domed sapphire crystal covering the magnificent checkered pattern dial. You'll notice the 3 sub-dials, and these are all date related. So basically this is a calendar sub-dial watch. Another intriguing detail is the integrated crown, which is narrow but a diameter of 9mm, and notchy threading make time adjustment a breeze. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 40mm, a lug-to-lug length of 48mm, a height of 11.7, and a lug width of 20mm. The rubber strap is pleasant, and considering it's the quick release type, it's also convenient for quick swap outs. I actually really like the fact that the clasp is signed with Pagani Design brand. I think that's a very special touch on such a budgetly priced piece. So $50 right here. The Addiesdive AD2036. I could play the pretentious game and call out the fact that it is powered by a Swiss movement, yet it's just the Ronda 515 and there's nothing too flash about it. Still, the heritage is solid enough. The stainless steel piece has been sold tens of thousands of times in the last 2 years. It has been presented on AliExpress, but the value we receive is undeniable even today. In regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 40mm, a lug-to-lug length of 47.2, a height of 12.3, and a lug width of 20mm, tapering down to 16 at the clasp. It sits very snugly on my 6.5-inch wrist. The inspiration of the watch is clear as day with the distinctive hand tips, wide-set lugs, ensuring assertive setup of the watch. The 24-hour steel bezel is brushed while the outer edge is polished. Most of the case is brushed actually, but the bevel between the flanks and the lug hoods is also polished, adding light play and reflections. This GMT is a sport watch after all, so 200 meters of water resistance are warranted by a signed screw-in crown and a screw-down case back. The only relative shortcut on the piece is a mineral boxed crystal, yet it's offset by a luxurious stainless steel bracelet with decent tolerances and good link fluidity. The clasp is signed, gets 5 micro adjustments and a milled wing. For $40, quite remarkable value here. The 36mm case diameter is a clear shout out to the vintage aesthetic of the classic military field watch. The watch is available in 3 setups, so you can either get a blue dial with white printed indices or a black dial with these yellowish and beigey vintage colored numerals, or the sterile white printed elements. I went for the vintage look and no regrets there whatsoever, because this look is absolutely amazing. We have a brushed look around the whole watch. Everything about it is just so right. If we look at the flank, I would probably be expecting something more of a flat flank, but here we do get these slightly cushioned and convex sides, and I like that as well. It just softens this whole image of the watch. The sandblasted finish is so fine, it almost appears to be satin brushed. If we look at the upper layer, well, we've got the inward slanting fixed bezel supporting a boxed mineral crystal. So as I mentioned earlier, it's mineral, not sapphire crystal. But I guess the $45 price point, that's very low indeed, so no complaints. This is a 100-meter water resistant watch. On the right hand side we get a signed screw down crown, and on the back there's a screw down case back. The canvas strap is color matched to the olive green and slightly beige printed dowel elements, and once again everything just works. We get the sandblasted keepers, nice, thick and meaty, and the watch is powered by the sweeping seconds hand Seiko VH31 quartz movement. Now this watch is special for a number of reasons. So let's talk about the positives. Sapphire crystal, sweeping seconds hand quartz movement, great, but also a very special birch dial. And all of this costs $47. Complete stainless steel construction. So it's not just the sapphire crystal that we get here, we also have anti-reflective coating. With regards to the dimensions, we get a diameter of 36 millimeters, a lug-to-lug length of 49 millimeters, a height of just 9.4, and a lug width of 18 millimeters. We get a one-link bracelet design, and it mimics a three-link setup. On one hand, keeping the cost down, yet still providing good link articulation, high tolerances, obviously because of the one-link design, and a double pusher clasp that is signed and gets 6 micro adjustments. And of course we do get the milled fold-over wing. So what did you think about this bunch of watches? Do you think they actually bring in the value for the $30 to $60 mark? Let me know in the comments below. The affiliate links to the listings we've been discussing today are in the description below the video. Do check them out if you're after some sharp prices. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.